taking on the Spurs. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, a bitter road loss in Game 4. Tonight, back at home, will it give them the edge they need? Spurs, Thunder, the Western Conference Finals is up next. And we are here in the West, and a fight to make it to the NBA Finals. The series is tied at 2-2, making tonight's game extremely pivotal. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Look at Oklahoma City. They're trying to take the upper hand in what's been a tight series to this point.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to a best-of-3 situation now. And with a berth in the finals at stake, these are going to be some tense games. I like their chances tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're back here in a few days for Game 7.
Now here's SGA. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Fox finds Vassell. Right wing. Wembanyama pass to Fox. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. And here's Wembanyama. Parries it from 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Holmgren with a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Castle outside. Pass to Champagny. Fox outside. Wembanyama up top. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's SGA. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And that one misses. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Now here's Fox. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Victor Wembanyama again.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Now here's Williams. Now Now here's SGA. Can't connect from 14. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
The kick out to Williams. Off target from outside. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. Now Fox. The three is up. Doesn't go that time. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 6-point game. Holmgren outside. Williams looking around. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
The crossover. Jump shot is good that time.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Now here's SGA. Can't get it to fall. Back come the Spurs in transition. Barnes, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Left side Joe. Back to Williams. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Barnes. Wembanyama finds Barnes. Here's Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williams passes to SGA. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 5. To the wing on the left. Champagnie, pass to Barnes. Now here's Wembanyama. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Harper. So it's San Antonio now. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 8.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Fox against SGA. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's good. 2 points.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Cornette passes to Barnes. Outside Johnson. Back to Barnes. From deep three-point range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Wallace, right side. Here's Joe. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a three-point San Antonio lead. Fox outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight. No good on the free throw.
When looking at Fox, a microwave score and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for SGA. Thunder trail by 4. And here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Fox. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Fox has got 7 points.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Outside Joe. Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Johnson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Tim, you look at Cason Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, B.A., you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
Here's Harper following the bucket by the Thunder. Cornette sets a screen for 3, and it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Wallace outside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Wallace. Now Holmgren. He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper. Now here's Barnes. Covered by Joe. Now Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. The Thunder shooting about 47%. A nice number. Pass to Holmgren. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Now here's Vassell. Cornette sets a screen. Vassell's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 5. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wallace outside. Pass to Wiggins. It's stolen by Barnes. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. From 13, Vassell can't get it to go. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Holmgren, left side. From outside the arc. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Cornette sets a screen. From deep, Harper drops in the three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. The three from Holmgren, and another three for Oklahoma City.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Joe. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. And San Antonio has possession. Barnes passes to Fox. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Wembanyama double team. Castle for three. The Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. And here's SGA, covered by Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Wiggins has got his first bucket in this one. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So it's Oklahoma City now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Castle outside. Now Barnes, pounded by Wiggins. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. The putback. Oh, Wemby! The putback!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Here's the sell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Lou Dort in for Mitchell. San Antonio also making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Castle. Vassell with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 9.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
SGA passes to Dort. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio leading by 6. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie, he's checked in for Olynyk. And Castle subbed in for Harper. The shot by Dort, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Fox against SGA. Always attacking Fox.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
A dynamic score. Gilgeous-Alexander is so good at finding his spots and executing.
Fox goes in. The three, Vassell. Pure from three-point range. Vassell's got 7 points for the quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Up top, SGA. He's covered by Fox. SGA can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 7. Castle left side. Out to Fox. San Antonio needs to get off the shot. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
From deep, SGA. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. They're thinking about the shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they're playing within themselves, getting to their spots and working the ball to whoever is open.
Efficiently building out that lead. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
Here's Fox. Castle outside. Pass to Champagnie. The three ball. SGA pulls it in. Thunder trail by 9. Williams with it. Holmgren outside. Three-pointer. Vassell with the rebound. And the Spurs shooting 56% today. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox deciding where to go with it. Back to Vassell. Here's the three. SGA pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Castle against Dort to the left side wing. Holmgren left side. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his score.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And SGA gets it to go.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Vassell outside. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here's SGA. 9 points in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Here's SGA. The shot that time not on target. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Wembanyama screen. And it's Fox missing. Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Holmgren. Ford outside. Stolen by Kessel. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Brian, back over to you.
A nightmare to contain. Hard alley. Thanks a lot. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Fox. He's got 13. Pass to Champagnie. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Fox, following the bucket by the Thunder. Left side, Wembanyama. Vassell outside, just 5 to shoot, Fox for 3, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Outside, SGA. Hartenstein a screen. SGA passes to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein slams it in.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Fox finds Castle. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Here's SGA, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 7. SGA attacking. Williams from long range. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. And he lobs it up. Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Fox. Unloads. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
The fader. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Barnes.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Williams. And Mitchell's subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for Fox. Now here's Joe. Wiggins with a screen on Castle. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Wallace, covered by Johnson. Shoots. Wallace's shot is good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Spurs lead by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Williams a screen on Barnes. Fires in the triple. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Castle outside. The kick out to Johnson. Just 3 on the clock. Barnes. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Joe. On the wing, Wallace. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And Fox powers it home.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Mitchell against Fox. Mitchell, the pass to Joe. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Back to Joe. Shoots over Harper. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Now Mitchell, 6 to shoot. Wiggins with a screen on Fox. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Oh, what
ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Vassell's shot is good.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. To the middle. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now here's Fox. Mitchell grabs a miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. And he drives in. Got it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this. Looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Vassell outside. Here's Harper. Three-pointer. Fox. Ooh, an absolute bomb by Fox.
Talk about distance. Fox playing the long-range game.
Thunder trail by 3. And here's SGA. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Fox. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Wiggins against Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Wiggins. Here's Vassell. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
What balance from Vassell. Adept at absorbing contact and still converting.
And that one falls for Vassell. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Joe from deep. The Thunder with another miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Joe. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in for Harper.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
SGA against Fox. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Over Fox. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Spurs lead by 6. On the wing, Fox from behind the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 4 on the clock. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Vassell's shot is good.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Inside. Castle. Oh, a good call with the jump hook. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Straight. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 13-4 run. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Williams, a screen on Fox. Now pass to Williams. Oh, the stuff!
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Fox. Here's Castle. Wembanyama fires. He drills the wide open jumper.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
SGA against Fox. Williams with the screen. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Champagnie. They set the screen. From deep. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. The triple drop.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Fox with the ball. SGA covering. Wembanyama. Screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox. Yes, sir!
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Hartenstein. Oh, money!
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 13 fouls.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Now here's SGA. Dort to screen on Fox. SGA, it falls!
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
Timeout called, the Thunder. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Nope. I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you. You can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Shooting for San Antonio, Castle, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. Now SGA takes a 3. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.